Game of football, Tim. What are Manchester United taking away from that?
I think from their levels have been so up and down, but Ruben Amorim, that's a signature performance since he's been in charge. And I think every manager needs that. Every time a new manager comes in, I've heard it before, that you'll have a game like that and they'll say, right, that's the level, that's the standard. So when we train, we'll train to that standard. When we step on the pitch, every single game here on after, that has to be the standard, because I know now you're capable of doing it. So that's a good thing, and I thought they played really well.
Graham talked about character, he talked about personality, maybe as important, if not more, than the point they take away.
Well, I think they take so much away. They take more away from the game than Liverpool do, obviously. You know, with a couple of defensive issues we'll talk about in the highlights. I mean, just a huge emotional effort from Manchester United. The players owed the fans that. They owed them a performance, roll the sleeves up, fight in the rain. It was like a couple of old sluggers in a boxing match. It's just at the end of the 12 rounds, they're just hitting each other with shots, and who was going to stand up? The conditions, the effort, the lack of control that we expected from Liverpool. You know, Liverpool were a bit more, I don't know, it felt a bit more kind of like Klopp, Liverpool second half. They had to be fair, and they stepped up and they turned up the heat in the second half, but then they lost a little bit of control, and Man United still had the energy to almost win it at the end there. That was just a great advert. It's one of that old cliche, great advert for English football.
What will Liverpool learn?
Well, it's just such a big game. I think Liverpool know who they are. I do. I think they know who they are. They're in big moments, and I think what they learned is they didn't end up losing the game, which they could have. And I think if they're going to go on and win the Premier League, they're going to have to fight in games like this and not lose them, and they did that today. But again, lesson learned.
They got opened up a lot, Liverpool. And there's one thing that we've talked about as a potential wrinkle is defensively. And United could have had 4, really. So that's maybe what they learn and take from the game, that defensively they've got to get back to being really tight.
Okay.